like I was also feeling how do I approach Kamlesh bhai. We were thinking and planning it at such a small venue, and with my request, personal request, Kamlesh bhai readily agreed and he said yes, I'll come and present here. So I personally, on behalf of all of us present here and also on behalf of the other East, really put a note of sincere thanks to Kamlesh bhai. Before Arvind Nanda proposes the formal vote of thanks, I would request few person to come and comment upon anything else, like maybe Manoj bhai, you can something on ECB, whatever he spoke. Probably Manoj bhai is the right person to comment upon, TDS on ECB and.
Thanks, and let me congratulate you. It's a really path-breaking, at least association and the other cities concerned. I think it will become a routine feature every on 28th February. So I think what he, taking a clue from President, what he's trying to say on ECB is that as of date, if you borrow in foreign currency, the rate of withholding is 20%. And looking at the dollar parity, rupee parity, dollar is already 50 plus something and considering the fact that Indians would like to borrow more because the fund sources would be available at quite a low rate. So what is trying to say that withholding tax is reduced. Withholding tax is reduced on foreign currency borrowing from 20% to 5%, but not across all the borrowings. That means he has reserved some of the infrastructure and few category of end use only. So it is not that each and every borrowing in foreign currency would suffer the reduced rate of withholding 5%. Of course, under the treaty also many times you would find that the rate is 10 to 15%. It is so 5% is really an attractive rate. What is trying to do to bridge the foreign currency gap, as we already said that fiscal deficit is very high, current account deficit is very high, and one thing Udyan or somebody rightly mentioned that probably most of our imports which is happening through gold is ballooning the gap of current account deficit. If you look at the gold imports, which is almost quite very sizable, and it absolutely results into a debt investment. So what is trying to say that let there be more inflow of capital, and you will. That's why you will find that STD is coming down. See, today if you look at India and China, the difference in FDI policy is quite brilliant or quite significant, so to say that we are still harping on equity market for inflows. Our current account and fiscal deficit is always bridged to capital inflows happening through FDI and through stock market. So we are still not in a position to increase our FDI. So what is trying to say is trying to deepen the capital market reach. Whatever is doing 50,000 benefit. The other thing was FII getting now investing in bonds also. So these are the measures whereby there will be more capital inflow, so that we are having capital account surplus, which would try to offset the current account deficit short. And that's why maybe, but going forward, the dollar, I was hearing one lecture which said that the current decade, probably we are not going to see dollar coming below 50. In fact, that was the view given by one expert on Forex. And yeah, decade. He says decade. He says that probably you will find even 54, 55, 60 going forward. Because as the economy grows, there will be more inflationary pressure, and it doesn't seem to be that dollar will come. There are a lot of other factors like Europe is sinking or US has now come out of at least danger zone, and you can't keep all your forex reserves as a reserve bank in gold. So there's nothing left but the dollar. So keeping all these facts in mind and other things also, so whatever we are trying to build is, bring more capital inflows and thereby more measure on capital market segment, so that whatever increased reach will be there, there will be more liquidity and probably more inflow. Thank you.
Maybe I'll request the other senior members also to just come and comment. Dinesh bhai, Nidit bhai, something on housing he mentioned, if you can comment.
Only after meeting. Thanks.
Friends, we have the public seminar on 1st on 20th, where of the CBOCA Association, wherein Pradeep Kapasi will speak on the direct tax proposal in Gujarati. This whole seminar is in Gujarati as we have every year. And on indirect tax, we have Hitesh Veera, partner of Ernst & Young, and capital market again as usual every year Nilesh Shah from Axis Bank. We also have the seminars at Sabab. The details have been probably emailed to a whole core group. I would request all the senior members to attend the seminars. We have a study circle to go through the analysis of the whole budget on 27th in Dadar CP study circle. wherein on direct tax proposal CA Praful Boladia will take up, and on indirect tax CA Jayesh Kogli will deal with the indirect tax proposals. I would again request all of you to attend those meetings. With this, I'll request convener CA Arvind Nagda, who was coordinating the whole event. First of all, personally, let me thank Sanjay Savla, Sanjay Chheda, and Arvind, who in fact had put this thought forward, and we then started making an attempt. So let me personally thank the whole tax team for all these innovative ideas and putting forward this innovative idea and making it successful. I would now request CA Arvind Nagda to propose a very well deserved vote of thanks to CA Kamlesh Vikram.